Please have a seat. And if I may, for our guests coming from overseas, please rise. Thank you very much. Please be seated. And I am wearing a very Western dress code this afternoon. We have just completed a session in our, it's called the City House of Representatives earlier this afternoon. We just completed the session. I would like to extend our appreciation and would like to share with you as you are visiting the city. Jakarta is home for 10.6 million people. And Jakarta is home for Indonesian's history. And it is the hub of Indonesian culture. So what you are now wearing, the traditional dress, is actually represent the diversity of these nations. This is a nation with more than 700 spoken languages, more than 400 ethnic groups. And in our principle, which is clearly written in this Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, diversity, one and only one. Bhinneka means diverse, Tunggal means one, and Ika refer to the one. To re-emphasize that this is an extremely diverse nation, but we are one. And what unites us together? Number one is language. You may be wearing different clothes. You may be speaking different mother tongue. But when you sit as Indonesians, everyone speaks Bahasa Indonesia. And Bahasa Indonesia enables all of us to feel oneness. And all of that process, becoming Indonesia, is taking place in this very city. You are here at the City Hall. And about 1 kilometer away from where we are, that's where the founder of the Republic had conference to decide to form Indonesia. And about 2 kilometers from where we sit, Jalan Kramat, that's where the youth of Indonesia in 1928 declared an oath. And one of the oaths is stating that we will be speaking one common language, and that common language is Bahasa Indonesia. We are fortunate to have that, and allow me to share to our friends. Imagine if Indonesia, with more than 700 languages, failed to agree on a common language. We will not be able to communicate one another in a sense, in a feeling of equality. So, in these occasions, I'd like you to also celebrate the importance not only of diversity, because you all are reflecting the diversity, but celebrating diversity is only one side. What is no less important is to celebrate unity. Often we talk a lot about the importance of celebrating diversity, but we overlook the importance of celebrating unity. And in this place, from our guests coming in from various different countries, you are feeling united because you work together under this common platform. For your case, especially with regard to capital market, all of you have that common interest. It's always important for us to balance the two. Yes, we understand diversity, but on the other hand, yes, we uphold unity. And I think that is important, especially for the young generations coming up, tackling new challenges in the future. Now allow me to share with you some of the thoughts that may be of interest. Whenever we're talking about capital market, we're talking about moving forward into higher level of prosperity. We would like each of our economy to grow. We would like to see each of our capital market to enlarge, and would like to see more people participating. And I would like all of you to actually pay more attention on the state of the art with regard to capital market. Things were growing very fast. Techniques were invented more often. The challenge now is this. You will be working on the capital market, but let's not forget, you are part of a bigger society. You are not only part of an economic society, you're part of social culture, just like what you're wearing, of a bigger society. So when we are talking about improving the welfare through enlargement of capital market, let's not forget that we are also talking about making sure equal access to market is also present. So many of you in the early stage of your study, please do understand that being a student doesn't mean you don't have any other identity. This is a message I'm always sending to every time I have a session with our students. Being a student is one thing, but don't forget you are also a son or a daughter. You're also a brother or a sister. And you are also perhaps an uncle or an auntie. And don't forget, you're also a member of your neighborhood. And you're also a member, resident of the city. And you're also citizen of the country. Sometimes, when we focus ourselves, I'm being a student, ignoring the fact that we are also having multiple roles. None of us is having only a single role. Just like myself, people call me Pak Anies, the governor of Jakarta. Yes, of course, I am governor of Jakarta. But that doesn't mean I'm no longer a husband. That doesn't mean I'm no longer a father. I'm also a father, I'm also a husband, I'm also a son, I'm also a member of my neighborhood, and I have to play all those roles at the same time. I cannot tell to my wife, being governor, I'm so busy, so I'm not coming home. Cannot do that. I'm so busy, I cannot do that. So my message to all of you, even though you'll be focusing on capital market, do remember that you are also part of a bigger society. Do remember that every progress you're making in improving our market, in enlarging our market, please remember it has to benefit others in our society. So we take the sense of as a responsibility that it is not only part that we are now focusing, but remember, you're part of a bigger society. So I do hope this session that you'll be having, I believe tomorrow we'll be having the conference, will be an enriching conference, and I do hope your stay in Jakarta is a memorable stay. And again, do visit places in Jakarta, and I believe the local organizer is organizing that, and make sure to experience as many places as possible. All the best for you. Enjoy the cultural nights, and for all of you, good luck. All the best. Thank you. And assalamualaikum.